But I'm basically playing as all the teams I played with in FIFA, but now on this.
Gotcha.
So I'm playing as FC Annecy in France, and everyone's got the dumbest fucking name ever. Oh, Bobby Sean with the ball. Fucking shut up, Bobby Sean.
Joystick show. There we go. It's the classic.
Nice.
That's the classic intro. We've done it 249 episodes.
I mean, that's our theme song. I don't know.
I just realized this is episode 249.
Yeah.
Which means next episode is 250.
Which means,
but it's just you and me. Does this mean we have to push it a week? Or?
Is it only fitting that the podcast on the 5 year?
Yeah, we're gonna look into that. This show might not come out.
Do you think we could like wear what we wear for like the first episode and like redo it?
But I don't even know if I have it.
I don't even know if I have it.
Yeah, I don't think I have mine anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got like COVID on it and I threw it out.
I don't think I can even. Were you wearing a Mets jersey for your first episode?
If so, then I definitely could recreate that. I think I was
wearing a red Dr. Pepper shirt that I don't know where it is anymore.
I mean, you can make a trip down the Primark and 100%.
I also doubt I would fit in that shirt anymore.
Yeah, so just get a larger size Dr. Pepper shirt from Primark and then sponsored by Primark.
But yes, welcome to the Joystick Show, the only podcast where time changes. It's gonna be a good one here. If you want to know where Joey and Jerry are at, they're in completely opposite places in the world right now.
Yeah, they'll send us a photo, I guess, or something. That's,
In fact, this is where they are right there. Bam. There they go. But on the real, though, they're not going to be here for 2 weeks. They're on their union-mandated 2-week vacation, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is like...
Where's my union-mandated 2-week
I mean,
vacation?
it's kind of true that it's like... I was kind of like bitching about it a little bit because it's giving me memories to like back in the day when like my friends would go to camp. You know, like I had a whole group of friends that it's like for the whole month of July, it was like, they were just away. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Like,
I used to have friends that would like go with another parent for like the summer and be like, oh, well, there goes.
Hey, it's like they're in Florida for how long? Forever, you know? But like, they just, I don't know. It is very like almost the opposite where it's like they're corporate adult and they got like you said, they took PTO. Yeah. And now they're on vacation. Like, it's like,
for sure.
Wow.
And in my opinion, Jerry deserves it. Hardworking dude. I don't 100%. I highly doubt Jerry's on the beach in the sun right now because that's just not a Jerry vibe. But he's probably in an air-conditioned room.
You know, have you ever seen the video of like the Brazilian kid and the dog shakes his ass? That's Jerry right now. Like that's
what I pictured too.
I know, because that's what he's doing right now.
You said Brazilian kid, and the first thing that came to mind was that dog.
Yeah,
the dog is vibing. Smiling his ass
the dog is Jerry, and then Jerry's dog is the kid.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's what they're up to. If you want to know what we're up to and what we're going to be talking about, right there next to my face, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You could like this episode. It would help us a great deal. And let's get cracking, shall we?
Let's crack the seg open.
Me and Dylan had a bit of a discussion pre-podcast. Most of this will be video game related.
Sorry, guys.
Listen, there's some people who hear that and they're like, fuck yeah, we're about to strap in. It's time.
They're on WoW.
But the first thing I want to talk about is actually movie related.
Okay.
And I guess I should pronounce that movie related. Because I watched the trilogy of films.
Oh my god, really?
I did, yeah. Do you know what movies I'm talking about, Dylan?
Sadly, I do. When you said international, I was like,
He is an international man of mystery.
But yeah, I don't know. This is I think we're about to speak about a franchise that I watched when I was like a very young child. Like,
so honestly speaking, in reference to the Austin Powers trilogy, that's one of the first things I think we should hammer on right off the bat is those movies came out when we were like babies, literally.
They didn't just come out when we were babies. I'm pretty sure some of us watched them when we were pretty young.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because of how early those movies came out, we oddly remember that series almost not as kids movies, but like we all watched them when we were kids.
Yeah,
and we
so
laughed
it's like,
at them.
and when they are raunchy, it's almost like, oh, you know.
Yeah,
but
they don't go too far off the edge.
And it also, like, I wouldn't ever think of it that way. Like, I'll watch it, and sometimes they'll say like a swear word, or they'll say like dick or peen or tits or something. I'll be like, whoa, I don't remember that. I remember, I remember being like pee and fat jokes.
But that was a trilogy of movies that I grew up watching. I think we had Goldmember on DVD. I think I
the Gold
watched it like 15 times.
Great DVD.
And one day about 2 weeks ago, me, Mildred, and Jose were hanging out at my house. We were trying to find a movie to watch, and we found out that Mildred had never watched an Austin Powers movie. So that's a little upset. Like me being a caring and attentive boyfriend, I was like, we gotta fix that. So together we watched
all three.
Austin Powers. We watched the first one together, and then me and Mildred watched 2 and 3 on our own. But we watched the first movie, International Man of Mystery. Mildred gave it, I think, a 9 out of 10, possibly a 9.5. It's very high rated. I think she gave The Spy Who Shagged Me, the second, with Heather Graham. Is that her name? Heather? I don't remember what her name is. But anyway,
that sounds correct.
But anyway, she gave that one like a 9 or an 8.5. And much to my dismay, she gave Goldmember like a 7. She said she didn't like Goldmember that much. But, honestly speaking, after watching them in order, I can kind of see it. That trilogy is very well known for kind of doing the same jokes over and over and over again. Not in a bad way.
But that's what makes it funny, especially like how they were spaced out when they came out. You were like, oh, I hope they do a mole joke, you know?
And if I'm being honest, watching those movies, there was only one show that I had on my mind the entire time, and it was Family Guy. Like, it's Family Guy humor to the max. There's cutaways. There's like references to the old stuff. Like they break the fourth wall all the time. It's just like all the jokes you see on something as absurd or as abstract as Family Guy, but in a movie that came out in 1998 or 9 or whatever.
It kind of makes sense. Like I see what you're saying. Like I'm seeing it in my head, and I was like, if you were to take like Family Guy and make a live action like spy movie, it would come out very similar to what Austin Powers ended up being. Yeah.
I have a funny trivia question for you, which leads me into my next talking point. Mike Myers is obviously known as being like the guy, right? He's like the creator, he's Austin and Dr. Evil at the same time. Yeah. Do you know who the second top billed male actor is in all 3 movies?
I don't want to say Michael Caine because I know he's only in the third one, right? It's not Seth Green.
It is Seth Green. Isn't that weird to think about?
I mean,
but it's because Mike Myers plays everybody else.
Because it's like he almost takes like it's like the white Eddie Murphy. I'm calling him, but like
that's a bold one.
You know what I mean? But like, I just find it funny that it's like that's the sticking point.
No, yeah, but all that to say.
It was Bastard too. Yeah,
it was fun to watch. Yeah, honestly, by Goldmember, he's playing literally 4 people. He's fucking Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, Goldmember, and Fat Bastard. But all that to say, just the movie series that I fondly remembered, or rather, I remembered fondly, and I'm glad I got to share it with Mildred. It still holds up. I think it's hilarious, and I went on Wikipedia because I remember when I was young, somebody told me, like, when I was 14 or 15, like, yo, they're going to make an Austin Powers 4.
Yeah, and they never
made it. So I was curious. I was like, well, I wonder how, like, far in development they got or have gotten in this movie process. And when you go to the Wikipedia for Goldmember, in fact, let me pull it out just because it's pretty hilarious.
All right. Please tell me they're like, it's made, but he doesn't want to do it.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
So there's a whole spot here for potential sequel, and as you can see, it's long. So I'm not going to read this whole thing.
5 paragraphs.
But basically, the whole spiel is every 1 to 3 years, either the director Jay Roach or Mike Myers himself will come out in an interview and be like, "We're working on it. I have the script. I'm working on the script. We're going to do it." And it never gets made. Yeah. So like literally 05, 07, again in 07.
Because the rumor for years was that Michael Myers was like, he's not that he was pretentious, but he's like, oh, it's a stupid movie. We did a trilogy. Why do more?
What is interesting though, however, is apparently there was a like, if you were to have a graph essentially of like how much the movie was being brought up in interviews, there was a steady incline heading into like 2016, 2017. And that's actually when Vern Troyer died. So there's speculation that may have had something to do with the halting of pre-production or stuff like that. And then even like a year or two later, Mike Myers said that whenever they make the movie, they intend to do some sort of tribute to him. But
like, I don't know. I think also now it makes sense that like in this sort of like movie climate, it makes a lot of sense to bring it back.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, Naked Gun is coming back.
Yeah, and that's
Gun
gonna pave
is
the
coming
way.
fucking back. So if that, and that will do I mean, it's Liam Neeson and funny, like that's gonna fucking kill. And then you're gonna see like
directed by Akiva Schaffer, produced by Seth MacFarlane. It's like,
yeah,
dude,
it's gonna be funny.
it's
no
gonna
matter
slap.
what. Yeah. But I definitely would see a future where it would be made. They can't wait too long.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, my final take is I genuinely do think it is going to get made. I think it's just a matter of time. I don't know how far ahead. I think he's probably focused on finishing Shrek 5 right now, but I can definitely see it being made. And
man, what a fucking legend.
And also,
by the way.
yeah, right.
Like,
and also from what I've read in all of the interviews and stuff, the fourth movie is going to be told primarily from the perspective of Dr. Evil. Which I like. It's cool.
I like some flashbacks.
It's different. My Belgian mother. I can't do it. I have to work on my Dr. Evil impression.
That's fine.
Mole.
But I mean, like, yeah, he's been in a lot of shit, Michael Myers. I mean,
Also,
SNL, Wayne's World too. Like,
weird, not fun fact, but weird fact. Do you know how Vern Troyer died?
No, I do not.
Could you guess?
He fell.
You see, like, my
thought is that he fell or that he got stuck somewhere.
No, my thought was like probably, you know, like because of his condition, you know, there's probably like not a
medical problem.
You know, he apparently died of alcohol poisoning, and it's like, not to be that guy, but like, so did Amy Winehouse, and she was tiny, but she also wasn't like a dwarf. So it's like, it's kind of crazy to think like how much alcohol you'd have to drink to.
Well, also it's like, with Vern, it's like, buddy, you had a couple too many. It's like, we're getting to the point where your blood is turning.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I'm not trying to be funny about it. It's just, it's a crazy concept.
But it is like, it kind of makes sense. Like, you know, you partying or whatever. You can.
He had an MTV Cribs. Do you remember that shit? It was fire. He had like a car collection, which, you know, also sounds funny, but they were like fit so that he could drive them with like fucking switches and shit.
Good thing there's other like little people actors. So now we like, if they were to like do a tribute where it's like they got a new Mini-Me. Yeah. Like Mini-Me 2 or some shit. Like that would be that would work really funny. And it's, what's this guy? Williams? I forget his name. The little guy. People mix him up for Wee Man all the time. He's like a comedian.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Him. Just get him to do it.
But also, like, he wasn't technically, like, he had a condition. Because you look at him, he wasn't like a dwarf. He was...
Oh, he was like 2'9".
That's what I'm saying.
He was very small, yeah.
Like, what was his condition? Also, how old was he?
He was very small, for sure. I don't want to go I don't want to go further in this topic because... I'm not educated in little people.
He's 2'8".
Yeah. Literally, I just said it. He was small.
It was cartilage hair hypoplasia.
Yeah.
A rare genetic disorder, includes short-limb dwarfism due to skeletal dysplasia, variable level of immunodeficiency, and predisposition to cancer. But what's actually insane is this guy lived a long life. Yeah. How old do you think he was?
60?
He was almost 50.
Yeah.
49.
I mean, good for him.
No,
good for him.
Yeah. But that's insane. Fucking.
I mean, we got to do that more. Not to make light of a sad situation, but it's like, hey, if you got a condition and you got like a lower quality of life, well, why not make you a movie star?
Yeah.
You know, like let's get you out there. Like, I'm not even trying to make light of it. Like, not in like a Make-A-Wish kind of way, but it's like there's roles to be had.
He was married to an actress for 11 years. Shout out to Vern. Mm-hmm. He was also in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Shout out to that legendary Ray joke where Jack is like, who did he play? And Ray's like, Hermione, bro.
Yeah, no. They had a good chance to say the Quidditch ball.
The golden snitch.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's called?
Yes. Come on, fucking... Jose said he wants to watch Harry Potter with me and Mildred, so we're gonna turn.
He's a fucking suck up. That's not the Jose I know. He wouldn't say that shit. I'm gonna message him right now. Be like, Harry Potter. He's gonna be like, nah.
I was drinking. Yeah. So what's your gaming thing?
Oh, I got a couple of gaming things. But first, we gotta talk about the new phenomenon, which is just in general the amount of word-based games that are out, either in the form of daily games or on Steam. Mm-hmm. I'm getting wordy as fuck, you know, and nothing can scratch the fix. I got the Scrabble video game; it was on sale. There's Happy Words, you know. You got literal like dozens of word games, and nothing is really getting there, you know. Mm-hmm. But you do have Wordplay, which is a good.
I want to play it. It looks fucking cool.
Do you have Steam on your computer?
I do, but like, am I gonna use it? You know.
Hey,
how much is it?
What? You could download on my shit. We just play it upstairs.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like $7. It's a random word game.
It's like Scrabble meets Boggle, but
meets Balatro roguelike. Yeah. There's actually like 3 different versions of this game. Basically, multiple developers started working on a word-based Balatro-esque game. Mm-hmm. And now there's there's 2 more coming out, and there's now Wordplay, which is now fully released.
Because there's also that, what was Scrandle?
Scrandle, and I think there's another one that's like a similar concept. You have like words to work with.
Gotcha.
But it's Balatro. I mean, easy is fucking easy. It's like baby ass mode. It's super easy. It's like not even fun. Medium is like, all right, this is a game. You know, it's still pretty easy. And then hard mode is like, hey, do you want to hate yourself?
Yeah.
Do you want to feel like an idiot? Do you want to think you're winning and then lose in the last round?
Yeah.
This is the game for you guys. It's perfect. I don't like it. It is also like it has like those Balatro elements, which I like, where it's like you get an ability that kind of breaks the game a little bit, and then now you're like for example, there's like 80 different power-ups or 150 different power-ups, whatever it is. One of them makes it so you can spell any word with like un, or spell any word with re. So it's like you can literally do re-baseball, and that's a word because you got the re power up, and you're like, all right, what am I doing here? You know what I mean?
I've seen some cool stuff. I've seen like the exclamation tiles.
Yeah, exclamation tile is cool. There's like emerald tiles.
They're like the lucky cards.
Exactly.
I know. I'm aware, Dylan.
Yeah, it's you're cool. Aware. So I think if I download it upstairs, you're gonna just pop off. But there's a lot of word-based games.
Dude, I was watching Northern Lion play it, and the amount of times that he would have like a super high scoring word, and I'm just like, fucking play.
He was the first 4 or 5 odds of him playing that are pure fucking pain, because he'll have like a 13-letter word and he won't see it.
He's like, okay, we're playing Doom. I'm like, no, you had fucking rebate. It was so good.
Yeah. But he's getting better, and as am I. I'm still getting better. I haven't really been home at my computer much. I've been dog sitting. I've been working, you know, so it's like it's hard to fit it in. But once I can really grind out a day, I think I could beat hard mode.
Fire.
It's pretty easy. The thing I like about the game, too, is that the game, your turns are cumulative.
Yeah, so you can like add more if you don't use as many.
But that's the thing. So it's like the early game is so much more important, because you get in and you're just kind of like, all right, Bloom, Journey, you're typing like short ass words, but then you're like, oh, I should be trying to do shit up right away.
Yeah, because it's a stack up.
Yeah, because it's like, it's much like Balatro or other roguelikes, where it's like you only have so many rounds and power-ups to be like, until you get to the end. So you really have to build that shit.
Yeah. Bro, when's your wordplay stream gonna be?
I mean, I can do it whenever, technically.
Yeah. I've been on the stream game. I'm trying to pull you guys into it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I'm gonna rebuild my computer, because I've been using my mini computer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could handle a stream at the same time as wordplay. I mean, the fact that it plays wordplay.
I think it could. Well, not your mini computer, but
yeah, the mini computer plays wordplay at like 120 frames per second. I'm like, it doesn't even. It's a fucking this big. I'm like, good for you. I mean, it's on Game Maker. It's like a little shitty game, but I'm still surprised. But Bobby, that is not the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
that's not the games that I've been playing, because, like I said, I've only played a little bit of wordplay. The new type of game. So you know about sports games, right?
I know about sports games.
So sports games, there's like 2 different. Maybe there's a few different, but like sports games, you have like the really cartoony ones, right? This is like Super Mario Sluggers,
backyard
baseball, that sort of thing.
Slugfest.
Exactly. Then you got the AAA, quadruple A games. So NHL, 2K, the show, all of those, Madden, you know, there's been the same franchises. They've been around forever. And then you got a third category of simulation games. Games where if you wanted to play, you're not even that you can't even play the game because you can't play the sport in the game.
Yeah, because you're like the coach.
You're the coach or the manager or whatever. I've strayed away from these games for so fucking long because not only does it sound like a bottomless pit, it's also like I still want the option to play.
Yeah.
Like I play like when I play MLB, I still play like 60-40, 70-30 like simming playing just because I'm not going to play a whole fucking game. What am I? How much time do I fucking have? Out of the park baseball I tried. That's very good. It's like very like I would give it like a 9 out of 10. It's a very good simulation game. But again, it's like all spreadsheets. It hurts my eyes. I don't know. Football Manager, the soccer one?
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Got you.
I don't know why I've waited so long, but I'm playing it. I'm playing FM23 on PC and I have the console version of FM24. I don't know what it is, but just like the thing about soccer is that like I don't need the fucking play. What am I gonna fall asleep playing?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, right? No, it's absolutely fantastic. The one thing that is like my big gripe with the game is that people do really unrealistic shit in the game, which is annoying because like why are you trying to play the simulation game and not be like you're trying to be unrealistic in the simulate like what like bro what are you doing?
It's not what this is for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of like you kind of lost the plot a little bit. Go play FIFA and score 80 goals if you want to be a team that scores 80 goals a game, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's really cool. They add like little like basically you sim the game or like you do like a quick sim and then like it shows you like highlights.
Gotcha.
Which I mean, it's pretty hype. It's pretty hype to see like a guy you're like, oh fucking I signed him and it's whatever. It's a little weird because it's like you know, like all those games they're too in depth, you know. I'm getting scouting reports from around the world. I'm like I have to respond to reporters and shit and do press conferences. But you can give like much like real life. You can hire interns. You can hire assistants. They can do all that shit for me.
Love that.
I'll just pick who's playing and trades.
Don't you just love nonsense. Delegating a video game?
Yeah, and I'm like, if I like, yeah, like I understand why it's so daunting. It's like people who are playing this game. It's like, is it a game? Would this be considered a video game?
Yeah.
I would consider like a movie that you turn into a video game more of a video game than this shit.
I get that.
Because it's like, it just kind of feels like an engine and you're like, oh. And I'm playing in like the French league, which was a huge mistake. Because my whole plot of it was like basically in Football Manager, you can pick like independent teams. Like you can pick like the 8th division. Like you can go so far down where it's just a bunch of nobody fucking people. These people are like bartenders and they're also playing soccer. But I'm basically playing as all the teams I played with in FIFA, but now on this.
Gotcha.
So I'm playing as FC Annecy in France, and everyone's got the dumbest fucking name ever. Oh, Bobichon with the ball. Fucking shut up, Bobichon. Fucking La Jugie. What kind of name is La Jugie? That's not a name. La Jugie?
La Jugie, bro. Come on, man. You don't know about La Jugie?
Your name is Jean. No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Jean,
you're off the team, Jean.
Hey, I have cousins named John, so I mean, it's just the French version.
It's not, it's not spelled the French way, you know. Shout out anyone from France watching. I love you guys. Nothing against you guys
just your names are crazy.
The ethnic background of your names. But I mean, you got like 4 apostrophes. That's too many apostrophes. You got 6 accent marks. That's too many accent marks.
You got too many consonants next to each other. We got to figure out what's going on.
Even that, I'd rather have that. Like Eastern European names where it's like Sklar and there's literally not a single vowel in the whole name. It says SKLR. That's his name. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Fire, bro.
But yeah, fucking soon I will be the winningest coach in French history. Right now, no.
I believe it.
I'm not that good right now.
Dion Diaz, bro. Get ready for it.
Oh no,
it's Dijon Diaz. There you go.
Fuck, there's a team name. That would have been fucking perfect. No, I do a thing where basically whenever I play like my own character, it is usually Ashley Pantera, which is long running. He has a mustache. In this game, I'm Dylan Pantera.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
I basically do the random generator for the character until it is a guy with curly hair and glasses.
Fire. And then you run it.
Yeah, I don't run it. So every character is like, it looks nothing like me, but they have my glasses and my hair, and it's like, yeah, it's fine.
Sure, yeah.
We got it.
It's black.
Like this
curly hair and glasses.
Literally, my guy in this game, he has like acne and face paint and like all this crazy shit, man. I'm like, it kind of looks like me.
Oh man. But shout outs. I've also been simming a sports game. I've been playing.
Does that count?
It does count.
Does that count?
I'm a virtual skateboarder, dude. He was a skater boy.
Yeah, I guess it is a simulation.
He was a skater boy. He said, I'm a gamer boy. And I was good enough for her.
No.
I've been playing the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Actually, I figured this out the other day. It's weird because technically the games are remasters of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, but the title doesn't have remaster, remix, nothing in it. So it's just
Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. So that's the game. That's the game I've been playing. I've been talking about Tony Hawk for a bit now, mainly because last week and change I did like that big Tony Hawk marathon where I played through all the games, and also talked to Dylan earlier that I intend to kind of make a little bit of a video that I hope to put out on Joystick at some point about that experience.
Yeah, I mean, just please.
Yeah.
Please.
But all that to say, I played all those games to prepare for the game coming out, 3 and 4, and I also had a bit of... I also had like this aura of disappointment going into it just because I knew what they were doing, specifically to Pro Skater 4. Like the jump from 3 to this new version of 3 is awesome because Pro Skater 3 played with the 2-minute level timers, and for the most part everything is the exact same. But Pro Skater 4 had that whole long story mode where there was no level time.
Yeah, that was like the whole point.
You could free skate, and if you wanted to do a goal, you go to the person who has the goal, start it there, but you didn't have that pressure to do everything in 2 minutes and all that shit. So going into the game, knowing the cuts that they did make, I was like, man, I was just like, I'm probably not going to have as good a time. That being said, the game actually ended up kind of being pretty fun.
Okay.
I did like what they were able to do with it. I think no matter what, it is a gigantic improvement from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which they released like 2 or 3 years ago. It's like, I don't know if it's a different studio, but it feels like they fixed everything. Like the game is actually fun now. If I had to give it a rating, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. I'll give it an 8. I wanted to give it a 7.5, but I'm really trying not to be that critical of it because I am enjoying it. But what I kind of wanted to tie on to is the Platinum Trophy.
Okay.
So, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 has one of the most infamous Platinum Trophies in PlayStation. One of the trophies it requires you to obtain is to get level 100 in experience. To give you perspective, I beat Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 with every single skater in the game, and did a couple of the challenges on top of it, and I ended with like 65 in level. So I still had to get like 35 levels. And I guess when the game came out, they intended people to be playing the multiplayer for years and years and years, but
there's no
fizzled out in like a month, and nobody plays multiplayer. So I basically found out that there was a guaranteed way to make like 500 XP in every 10 seconds by basically running a line in a private online lobby just by yourself, with like no bail on, so you can't fail it, and then you just kind of rinse and repeat it.
Okay.
But I had to do it like 1,000 times.
Oh my God.
It took like 6 hours. I didn't do it in one shot.
You did it.
I did do it. I broke it apart. I got it done, and eventually I got to level 100 and got the Platinum Trophy.
Okay. Which is also annoying because that game came out so late in the world of platinuming that you think they would have thought about, hey, what is like the grind here?
Exactly.
Like what is the... When you beat the game, like it would have made more sense that if you beat the game, you were at 85.
Yeah.
That would be like, okay, I do a little bit of grinding,
exactly.
I'm done.
But I think they kind of figured that out for this game. They removed, not only did they remove that trophy, they removed the leveling system in general. I think there is some sort of like ranking system on the online, but there's no like XP level. All of the unlocks in the game are tied to skill, which is how it should be in my opinion.
Okay.
But that being said, I would argue this game might just be as grindy as the first.
Okay.
In terms of what you have to do to get the trophy. You have to... The game features 35 playable skaters, 29 of which you have to beat the entire game with. So I'm probably like 8 out of 29. I still have a lot to go. Mm-hmm. And it takes a long time to do. It's like 3 hours to do 2. So it's a grind.
Yeah, I mean that makes more sense of a grind, but it's still a grind nonetheless.
And then on top of that, the games feature these like challenges, and it'll be like find this gap. Connect these 2 gaps on these maps, and there's like expert challenges that are like score 2.4 million points in 2 minutes in this map, and those I have like half of them done, but you have to do every single challenge in the game. So not only do you have to beat the game with every skater, you have to beat every single challenge in the game. So like all the high scores, all the speed running challenges. So I'm gonna be playing Tony Hawk for like the next 3 weeks, probably trying to platinum this game, but at the same time, not too mad about it because it is fun. It controls really well. We were talking about it upstairs. The playlist is fire. It might be the best part of the game. But shout outs. I'll give Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a solid 8 out of 10, and I would highly recommend it. I know Joey's been on the fence about it because he loves skating games. Obviously, he's really tied to skate. He's even shown some interest watching me play it. But if you're watching this, Joey, buy the fucking game. Play with me. It's cool.
Let's play it.
It's a lot of fun.
It's not a big deal. Just play the game.
It's a great game. If you need help, I got you. I know everything. And I've been streaming it all day, every day on Twitch. So if you want to see me play some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, twitch.tv/Hyde is here. That's Hyde with a Y. You could come talk to me. I get like 1 viewer every stream, and it's pretty cool. So we'll take it. Also close to being affiliate, weirdly enough.
Nice.
I think they severely lowered the requirements, but it's kind of cool. So if you want to help me get to affiliate, I need more than 5 people in my stream at once. So let's make it happen. I got it 1 time. I need to do it another 3 times, and then I get a sub button. Isn't that crazy?
Just start hashtag for you, hashtag Kim Kardashian, hashtag Twitch, hashtag.
Last thing I do want to talk about, also in the realm of video gaming, is why are you fucking ill? You're gonna ill in a second when I bring it up. Actually, Jose and I were talking about the other day just how impactful horror games have been becoming, and more specifically, not just horror games, but indie horror games. Basically, what I'm getting at is a movie's coming out. I think it's I don't know if it's Japanese or Korean, but it's basically an adaptation of an anomaly horror game called Exit 8. That I've seen a couple people play on YouTube before. Okay. But what's impressive about seeing the trailer is it seems to be like a shot for shot. Granted, the whole movie takes place in like a small corridor that like loops infinitely.
Oh, so PT vibes.
Yeah, but it looks just like the game. It's like really faithful to what the idea of the game is, the location of the game, since the location is important to the game story. So like it's cool that that's being developed. Markiplier either made or is making a film adaptation of Iron Lung, that horror game where you're in a submarine in an ocean of blood. Of course, we saw the Five Nights at Freddy's theatrical release a couple years ago. So, like, you know, these indie games are getting big. So I kind of did a bit of a deep dive where I was checking out, like, indie horror games. And I found a weird one. Okay. Dylan, have you ever heard of the game Clickholding?
No, I have not heard of Clickholding. Thank God. Okay, because this is actually a fun rabbit hole because I have something to... Yeah. I have something to add
So
here.
Clickholding is an independent horror game, but it's more of like a psychological horror, right?
Yes.
So the idea of the game is you are, although it's never expressed directly, you seem to be playing some sort of sex worker.
Okay.
And you're in a hotel room with a man who wears a mask. He looks all creepy because he has like eyes on the outside of his mask or whatever. Kind of gives like Inscription vibes where it's like scary, but it's not jumping out at you scary. It's just kind of like the tone is dark and eerie, right?
Eerie tone, yeah.
So basically what the guy, and there's dialogue, but there's no voice acting. So it's just like subtitles. The idea is you have a remote that clicks and he just wants you to keep clicking it. But he'll tell you like click faster. and it'll look like he's like about to come, like he's like, oh, you know, and then he'll be like, slow it down, and you have to like slow it down, and like it's this weird fucking, and apparently there's like high reviews on it because people are like, it's actually a really decent
it sounds really good,
and apparently the game ends with like, after you finally, there's no gameplay other than clicking. I think you can like get up, you can move around the hotel, but for the most part you just click, and the game finally ends on the 10,000th click where the guy expresses some sentiment to you, telling you that like life is meaningless or something, and then he ends up killing himself in front of you. So it's like a really dark, twisted ending. But point is, the game is just fucking weird as hell, and I found it through not only watching clips of independent horror film or independent horror games, but there's a lot of like reels on YouTube of people reacting to the guy when he wants you to like click faster or click in a specific way, where they're like, I don't want to do this feels weird. Because it's like, it's one thing to play a game as like a serial killer, right? Because you're like, I hate to say it, but killing is like a part of video games. It's right. Like, I've killed hundreds of thousands of henchmen.
I mean, it is pretty funny to be like,
the second a guy is
like, this is too far. You have to
know what I mean?
Like this is, you're working as a, that's too far. Prostitution's
that's
too far.
Where we cut it off,
you can stab a prostitute, run her over with the bus, pick her up with a cargo bob, but throw her in the ocean.
Let her work.
But you cannot. Make money.
But that was my 2 cents. I thought it was a very interesting indie horror game. Not that I want it to be developed into anything, but what I found interesting is the general consensus of people who have played it or watched it is that, you know, it seems to be a well-designed game, and that people actually want to see more of that, like, narrative game that isn't really super long. It's just kind of like a one-shot or like a one-title type thing.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. The fuck are you violently Googling on your phone?
So I'm looking, because this game sounds like a very similar game that I have. And I was trying to find what the game is. And I'm trying to see if it's like the same developer or not. So it's a horror game called Threshold. And essentially you work at like a factory. And in the work, like basically the air quality is so bad that you have to give yourself oxygen, but in order to get oxygen tanks, you have to like do different tasks around, and the game's like, it's one of those games where it's like horror, but it's not scary. And essentially, when like a horror element will be like, every time you have to take oxygen, you have to bite it with your teeth, and it's like super gruesome. Like your character like screeches, there's blood all over the screen, and that's how you like live. And that game, like the game sounds so, I want to look up at their like familiar, because I'm like, that sounds like, you know what I mean? They sound like very similar concepts.
So yeah, shout outs.
Fucking prostitution, man.
But yeah, shout outs. That's the game. That's the podcast.
That's gaming. That's podcasting.
Time to wrap it up with some music. And,
rapping?
Not rapping. At least not this week for me. I wanted to give an anti shout out, and what I mean by that is basically I have to shout somebody out, but it's somebody that I don't necessarily like a lot. So I'm going to anti-shout out Donald Trump, President of the United States. And that's because, Dill, me and Don, we don't really have a lot in common.
Yeah, I mean,
like, you look at me and Donald Trump, what do we have in common?
Right? You both went...
There's 2 things.
I know it. I know one of them. Can you say the first one?
That we both are from Woodhaven, Queens.
You're both from Woodhaven, Queens, and you've also been multiple times to Little St. James in the Caribbean, home of Jeffrey Epstein.
Redacted.
Dude, they just got the episode ends. You're like, you fit the beep with beep.
Oh shit, no, not that. And for the record, I think he's from Jamaica, Queens. I think his dad is from Woodhaven, Queens.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, I should also be clarifying that I was not on the island. That's probably the point.
Yeah, I was like, probably, it's like you're really doing what he does, and you're trying to like, yeah.
Who even cares anymore? You know?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you another thing that me and Don have in common is that we both really like Three Doors Down, and you could say what you want about them, I know.
Didn't I also pick a Three Doors Down song?
You may have picked the Three Doors Down
Yeah, I did.
song.
On the inauguration, I picked Duck and Run.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Let Me Go by Three Doors Down with Jack Joseph.
Just let me go.
Dude, the vocals on that song are too good for a Three Doors Down song.
All of their songs are too good, bro. All of their songs
too good.
Are good.
You, like, honestly, you play that song and you play Kryptonite, and I can't believe they're the same band, legitimately. But yeah, Let Me Go. Great fucking jam. But go ahead, Dill.
Cool. I'm gonna pick a Greek song.
Opa.
Called Pou Na Pao.
Pou Na Pao.
Which basically means like, but where do I go? Or like, where do I go now?
Greece.
Yeah. By Themis Adamantidis.
Got you.
Adamantidis? Anyways, Greek music, it's like 50-50. You're either getting like a guy just going crazy on a sitar sounding thing, or it's like Arabian Nights. Like
cool.
That's your 50-50. This is more of the first, but yeah, fucking that's about it. I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
I was gonna pick some like some techno song, but I was like, I wasn't feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't know what song to pick from the artist, and they all sounded like they could be on the Need for Speed soundtrack. And I was like, these all sound the fucking same.
Yeah. Fire. That was a good podcast.
Honestly, not bad.
Smooth.
Back to basics.
Well oiled. Much like Dylan when he was at the Diddy party.
Lubed up. Yes. It was me, Meek Mill, Pusha T. They call him Pusha for a reason, you know?
Don't do that to him.
Pusha. Yeah, I'm changing my yam to damn by Clips featuring Pharrell.
But yeah, shout outs. It was thanks for watching 249. Again, don't know if 250 is going to come out next week. We're going to have a group discussion about that. I think it would make sense to mark that milestone together when the team is back. Not to mention, we actually do have a couple videos in the vault that can still come out. We do
actually, yeah.
But we'll probably still do something. That's the point. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Shout outs to who did we mention today? Shout outs to Markiplier.
Yeah.
And shout outs to Vern Troyer.
Shout outs to Donald Trump. Anti shout out. Pro shout out to Vern Troyer. Yeah. Actually, it'd be a pro posthumous shout out to Vern Troyer, technically speaking.
Yeah.
And then what was the other person we shouted out?
Seth Green.
Mike Myers.
Everyone else is like a criminal, like
yeah. So anyway, it's fucking, you know, shout outs. Oh, fucking Lejiju.
Oh, Lajuji.
Fucking Lajaju.
Francis Lajuji.
Bajo Jajo.
I hope you're okay.